Hi James, my name is Gwendolyn. I'm going to be looking at your essay today on international marketing. First of all, thank you so much for getting the single essay check. Really great to see that you are interested in improving your English writing, and more importantly, you're open to getting some feedback on the areas that you need to focus on before your exam in June in order to get at least that 7.0 that you need on the IELTS exam. Also really great to see, James, that you've come to us in plenty of time. Definitely if you're going to take your exam in June, I think that's the right amount of time for us to work through with you and get you up to that level that you need. I see that you're doing very well on all your other elements of the IELTS. It's just the writing that seems to be letting you down, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure we can help you with that. Let's go ahead and look at your essay here. I had to read through it. I thought you did a pretty good job in terms of answering the task response. I think it could have been more specific to international marketing and more so about maybe specific products instead of generally promoting a country, which was a little bit difficult for me to follow. I mean, I would have liked to have seen more of an example of how maybe, for example, like how fast food chains like McDonald's and KFC and Pizza Hut advertising in countries persuades people in developing countries to go try these foods and abandon their local cultural foods, which can be seen as invasive and intrusive. That's what we should have been answering here was that part of the question: is it seen as invasive and intrusive? And then the other part of the question, which you should have been answering in the other P2 paragraph, was does international marketing and advertising promote cultural and general understanding? Someone gave me an example the other day, which I thought was really interesting, about how the promotion of and the advertising of sushi restaurants in America has enticed people over the years to eat this cultural food, and in doing so, Americans have learned a lot more about the Japanese culture and way of life, which was quite interesting considering they used to be enemies and fought against each other not so long ago. So that's what we really should have been answering in terms of the task response. And that's something definitely we could help you with on the course. In fact, there's a whole section that helps you on how to generate ideas and examples that are explicit to the task response. And we practice this and drill this into you so it becomes really easy. And I think that's something definitely we could work on. And again, that's 25% of your marking score in this area. So if you lose a lot of points there, you're not going to get up to the 7.0. I think that was probably my main issue from your essay, was just not really answering the task response. You have a fairly good structure. I mean, again, we do teach you I know you asked for it, and that's exactly what we give in this course, is a bulletproof structure for how to structure your essay, so it becomes very easy to write, and that's something we can share with you on the course. But yeah, I mean, overall grammar pretty good, sentence structure pretty good, and vocabulary pretty good. So coherence and cohesion also pretty good. So not too bad. I think we just need to work on finessing all of those areas and then making the task response 100%. Let's go ahead and read through it though, and I'll give you my specific feedback on those other areas. Nowadays, international marketing is one of the key points in order for a company or country to cope with a global market. It is necessary for a country to open their doors internationally. Although others may think it can exploit local culture, comma, we don't need a but here. Because of the phrasing you've put that phrasing there, you wouldn't use the word but, I would just use comma. Although others may think it can exploit local culture, comma, there can be, instead of the future tense, there can be a more positive effect of joining international markets, plural. This essay should prove that international marketing can be economical for a country while promoting its capacity, and it can attract investors in industrial sectors. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay, good introduction. Again, not entirely relevant to the task response, but overall okay with the structure itself. Firstly and secondly, I'm really not a fan of using these transitional phrases. They're pretty low level. There's loads of other higher level transitional phrases that you can use, and I can help you generate some of those as we work through the course that will give you higher marks. So here you could say to begin with, and then after a comma here you just would have a lowercase g, same here, lowercase I. To begin with, global marketing of a country's capacity can help to boost economy. This is because everyone will be aware and well informed of each place talent. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, James. Again, you know, here you're talking about promoting a country's capabilities, and I'm not sure, you know, it's exactly what the task response is looking at. It was looking at whether marketing, which is the advertising and promotion of products and services into a country, is seen as invasive and intrusive, and that's what you should have been answering, not how marketing can boost an economy. Yeah, so everyone will be aware and well informed of each place talent. Yeah, I'm not sure what you meant by that. For example, according to International Sales and Management, 90% of all well-advertised products get more attention than, THAN, than those of not well-advertised items. Not well. That's a very strange, kind of a low-level phrasing there. We could say of those, we could even have said badly, attention to those badly advertised items. So that's something we can help you with, is trying to up your vocabulary and your phrasing there, just to get your lexical resource a bit higher. This shows that international marketing of a country's capabilities will help boost the economy. Again here, that's not what the task response is about. We're not talking about how international marketing can help economy. We wanted to know, does international marketing for product or services seen as invasive or intrusive to a country, like the example I gave with McDonald's. Secondly, so you could have used additionally, if a country's capabilities are, so we've got a singular plural misuse here, capabilities are well advertised, it can attract investors in all industry sectors. This is because prominent companies will be more confident in investing in a country instead of to a country, investing in a country which they know can help them grow their businesses. For example, based on the studies of Global Leaders Association, 100% of most leading companies worldwide pour their investments into places, instead of to all places, investments into places where, and no in, where they know can provide high yield of interest. Thus, this clearly shows that if a country engages, plural, with international marketing, this can help them lure in more investors. Again, here you're talking about economical benefits of international marketing, which isn't what we wanted to see here. In this P2, we wanted to see, does international marketing help promote the culture, ideas, and language of a country, which you didn't really talk about here. So yeah, I think that would have been the main thing you would have lost on your on your markings in the task response, which wasn't really relevant at all. After analysing both the positive effects of international marketing, we can conclude that it can really help upgrade a country's economy, entice leading companies to invest. Yep, that sums it all up right there, James. That's not really what the task response was about. Yeah, saying that, so that's something I think definitely we could help you with in the sentence guide course, is really helping you focus on generating ideas and examples that relate to the task response. As I said, that's 25% of your score, so if you get that wrong, that's certainly going to reflect as a closer to a 6.0, which is what you got previously. You know, overall in terms of your writing, I don't think it's that bad. Of course, you've got some issues with some grammar, and we could definitely help you increase your lexical resource. But from this essay, that's not your major issue. But overall, we could help you with all of those areas, and I'm pretty sure we can guarantee we can get you up to that 7.0 by June. And in fact, our course comes with a guarantee that if you don't get that 7.0 and you've completed the course and took the exam, that we would refund your money. So have a think about it. I've sent you with some more details on the course. If you've got any questions, do let Ben or I know. I definitely think we can help you get that 7.0. And as I said, it's a guarantee, so we refund your money of the course if you don't get it. So kind of a no lose situation, I guess, here. All right, James, I hope anyways that the feedback I gave you was helpful. I do hope you consider the course. I would love to help you get that 7.0. All right, James, that's all I've got for now. Let us know if you need anything or if you've got any questions. All right, bye.